Hi guys, you read the title, you saw the thumbnail. We are here for another round of TBR Fish Tank chooses what books I probably won't read this month, if we're being very honest. Except this month is different. I will have a fairly large swath of time in the middle of May where I just get to read whatever the I want. Because my birthday is in the middle of May, and so for like 10 days I'm filming a reading whatever the I want because it's my birthday video. So this month we have a higher than normal chance of reading the things that we pull from this fish tank. Also, as per usual, I have a list going on right in front of me, and I'm gonna try and get the prompts to match up with things on this list so that I do stand more of a chance of actually reading these things. But first, we need to put about 40 more slips into the tank. These ones, I keep a list where I'm constantly writing down more ideas, and so at the start of every one of these videos I just put more in there. So that's like 40 extra. Let's mix those around so they get well acquainted with the older slips. God, there's probably 700 slips in here and it's still is like not even half full. I am in fact gonna pull 7 slips again. I think that's just what I'm always gonna do. I like the number 7. I don't even usually read 7 books in a month, but if you are here like me, which means just for fun, then we're having a good time no matter what. We're just here for fun. Anyway, let's go pick the first slip. A yellow cover. Haven't I gotten yellow cover before? That's crazy. Out of 700 slips in here, the fact that I've pulled anything more than once is kind of wild. Okay, I did not want to let you in on this secret yet, but it's the only thing from my list that actually fits with the yellow cover prompt. So I will let you know that in May I will be reading The Odyssey by Homer. I will be reading the Robert Fagles version, which is this version with the yellowy orange, we're calling it yellow, that cover. This is the version that I read sections from in school, so it's the version that I'm familiar with, and so this is the one I'm going with. And I'm reading it in May so that I can go see the movie in July, which is the theme of the video that The Odyssey will be in. So if you can guess the other 2 books that will be in that video, I will give you a 2 thumbs up and a gold star. Okay, cool. So yellow cover, The Odyssey. The whole thing, by the way, not the essential Odyssey. I have the abridged version. Maybe I will come to regret this, but I'm not reading the abridged version for this video. It will be the full-ass 45,000 page Odyssey. But this is gonna go here until I find my high school copy of that book. That's such a long prompt. I can see through the paper a little bit. What does that say? Apparently when I was first writing these prompts, I set up a scavenger hunt for myself. Okay, we have to do a scavenger hunt together right now. Mini scavenger, okay, last book you read. I'm currently filming a read it or unhaul it video, so I'm not supposed to tell you the last book I read. Okay, well, I guess I will. The last book that I read to completion was The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle L. Jensen. So now what? Page that corresponds with today's date. Okay, page that corresponds with today's date. So today is 4/23. Are there even 423 pages in this book? Yep, yeah there are. Page 423. Now what? Phone a friend and pick a number based on the lines on the page. I was on fucking crack when I wrote this prompt. Okay, phone a friend and pick a number based on the number of lines on this page. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 16 lines on this page, so I have to phone a friend and ask them to pick a number between 1 and 16. Did I say 16? Okay, I'm gonna call Allie.
Are you dying?
Nope.
Oh my god. Oh,
I need you to pick a number between 1 and 16.
okay, wait, let me pause Supernatural. Between 1 and 16?
Yeah, 1 and 16.
Okay. Like the first one that comes in my head?
You can choose however you want to do this, baby. Just something between 1 and 16.
I'm overthinking. I'm camera shy. 13.
13? Thank you so much. I love you.
You are so welcome. I love you. Mwah.
Mwah. Okay, Allie picked 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Find a book with a title with a word from that line. Line 13 that Allie just chose is Under the Stars, comma, and shitting behind trees with the constant fear. That's it. That's the entire line. I don't get the first part of the sentence or the end of the sentence. Just under the stars and shitting behind trees with the constant fear. Let's think about that for a second while I let A again. Oh, where are you going? Never mind, she didn't want to come in. She just wanted to yell at me and then run away. I don't think that I have a book with the word shitting in the title, so we can cross that one off. I'm not going to count the and. That feels like a cop-out. Under stars, behind trees, constant fear. Are any of those in the books that I need to read? Yeah, actually. Yeah, so I am doing the reading whatever the f I want for my birthday video in the middle of May. And one of the things that is a possibility for things I will want to read. So this one, disclaimer, it's whatever the f I want to read in the moment. This is one of the ones that's on my short list for things that I will want to read. If I don't want to read it in the moment, I don't have to. But right now, oh, okay, hold on. I need to clean up all of the slips. Anyway, for now, one of the things that I do want to read and that I will hopefully still want to read during my reading whatever the f I want video is The Country Under Heaven by Frederick S. Durbin. This is a sci-fi, Western, Lovecraftian, eldritch horror, which is a combination of words I've never used before, and so I'm really interested in getting to this. There's this former soldier who fought in the Civil War, and he's been having visions of alien-type creatures. He assists with matters of all sorts, from odd jobs around the house to guiding children back to their own universe to hunting down unnatural creatures that stalk the night. Ovid. Wait. What a weird fucking coincidence. The character in here, his name is Ovid, who is no doubt named after Ovid, who wrote Metamorphoses, which is a reinterpretation of the Odyssey, of just certain parts of it. The Trojan War and Odysseus's journeys in books 12 to 14, quote unquote. So somehow in these first two, I have pulled the Odyssey, and then I have pulled a sci-fi western with a main character named after someone who rewrote part of the Odyssey. Kind of, maybe. So that's my second book on here. By the way, there has been construction going on next door all day, so if you can hear power tools or music going on in the background, I hope that you can't. I'm trying to film only during breaks in their workday, so hopefully you can't hear any of the things that are going on outside. Anyway, that was book two. Book two, and we've only been recording for 18 and a half minutes, don't worry. Oh god, okay. 5 more books. Are you okay? My hands keep not grabbing anything. What does it say? Murphy picks! Murphy! Let's go upstairs for this. Okay, I have here Song of Achilles, The Raven Scholar, and Mad Sisters of Essie. 3 books I am very excited to get to finally. What are you gonna choose? Let's put treats on here, huh? A treat. A treat? A treat. They all have treats, okay? Do you understand? Okay, go get your treats. Go get your treats. You don't know where I put them? I put them on the books. They're on my finger. Go look at the books. Hi, sweet girl. Hey, the treats are over there. Yeah. Oh, who is she going to first? Ah, The Raven Scholar. Good choice. Good choice. Oh, she found the Song of Achilles treat. Come here, there's one more. You really don't want me to read Mad Sisters. Oh, there you go. Good work. Thank you so much. Okay, folks, you saw it. Out of Song of Achilles, The Mad Sisters of Essie, and The Raven Scholar, all of which are books that I'd be really excited to read, and hopefully books that I want to read during my reading whatever the f I want era in May, Murphy chose The Raven Scholar by Antonia Hodgson, which I am so stoked about. People at bookstores tell me to read it, people on the internet tell me to read it, and I haven't read it yet, clearly. So, our third book. Do I have to tell you what this is about? Do I know what this is about? Warriors, strategists. There are people competing to replace this king or ruler or dictator, whatever, just some leading man. One of the people who is competing is murdered, and it falls to the brilliant, idiosyncratic high scholar to find the killer and fight for the throne. If she succeeds, we will win an empire. If she fails, death awaits her, but we won't let that happen. We are the Raven, and we are magnificent. Oh? Okay. So my third book is The Raven Scholar by Antonia Hodgson. This is shaping up to be a really, really, really great birthday month, I think. By the way, my birthday is May 15th. This video won't be getting released on my birthday because I will still be reading whatever the f I want on my birthday. It will be coming out probably the week after. Oh god. Okay, 3. We still have 4 books left. A romantasy. Well, I could have used, actually, I think The Raven Scholar is just a fantasy. Romantasy. There absolutely is something on this list. Oh yeah, there is. So for a romantasy, we are doing The Everlasting by Alex E. Harrow. Another book that has been recommended to me by absolutely f***ing everyone. This has, what is it? Time travel, right? Time f***ery, portal fantasy, soulmates finding each other in every lifetime kind of a thing, right? Time f***ery to the max. And I've heard that this is the most romantic book ever. I have read, what have I read? I read The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow and I loved it, although that was back in like 2019 or 2020, and I don't trust 2020 McKenna's judgment, so we'll see. Hopefully I love The Everlasting, and hopefully the last 3 pulls can be as fast as that one was. 3 more. Why does this one have deckled edges? Something title? Nature in title. I could have chosen The Raven Scholar for nature in title. Let's see. Oh. Well, nature and title can go to no one except for David Attenborough. I will be reading A Life on Our Planet by David Attenborough very first thing in May. I accidentally used this book for my April TBR because I got my dates confused. I thought I was supposed to be reading this at the end of April. Turns out I'm actually reading it in the first week of May. So, A Life on Our Planet by David Attenborough will be the very first thing I get to in May. 2 more. What does that say? Okay, it needs to specifically be a 3.6 on Goodreads. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, 3.6, that's not bad. Ego? You actually want to come in now? You're just gonna yell at me. Okay, hi. She wanted to come in this time, for real. Okay, let's find a 3.6. Don't show them. That's nice. Thank you so much. Let's see. Can I type with one hand? Okay, thank you, Ego. Oh my god, all of the books that I want to read in May are too highly rated. Give me a second. There we go. Okay, so there are 2 books on my list of books that I already want to read or need to read in May that both have a rating of 3.6 something, but that's not precise enough, and that's less fun to me than adding a book that actually has just a flat 3.6. And I have 2 books that are unread that I own that are a flat 3.6. And one of them is Calypso by Oliver K. Langmead, which I have never seen anyone talk about anywhere. I have no idea where I found it or why I bought it, but I know it's a sci-fi book that has a really weird form to it. Yeah, there it is. So the pages all look something like this. It's not poems. Like some of them look like this. Or even like this. What is that? So this is now on my to-do list for the month. What is this? What is this? No, don't do that. What is this about? Rochelle wakes up from cryostasis to take up her role as engineer on the colony ark Calypso. Egg don't. But she finds the ship has transformed into a forest populated by the original crew's descendants who revere her like a saint. She travels the ship with the Calypso's creator, the enigmatic Sigmund, and Catherine, a bioengineered marvel who can commune with the plants, uncovering a new history of humanity forged while she slept. She discovers a legacy of war between botanists and engineers, a war fought for the right to build a new Earth, a technological paradise, or a new Eden in bloom untouched by mankind's past. And Rochelle, the last to wake, holds the balance of power in her hands. Whatever this is, it will be interesting. Even if it's not good. Well, 3.6 is not that bad. Even if it's not good, it will be interesting. Okay, that's 6, so we have 1 more to go. Last one. We want good luck for this. Rosie! Come say hi to the people. Hi! Oh, that's a good girl. You wanted to come be in mommy's... I know. She saw that her sisters were in here. What a nice girl. Rosie, up! Rosie, up! Oh, you did it! Oh, you did it! Okay. You want to help me pick the last one? Okay, let's pick the last one. Okay, does that one look good to you? Yeah? Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this one. We are so far away and I can't lean forward with her in my lap, but it is Random Number Generator Bookshelf and Shelf I Choose Book. Crack. I was on crack. Random number generator for the bookshelf and then random number generator for the shelf. And then I get to choose the book that's on that shelf. Okay. Oh, Rosie, you're shedding. We're gonna say this is 3 bookshelves. Ow. This behind me is 3 different bookshelves. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? God, do I have to show you? The rest of my office is a mess. I'm going to show you as little as possible. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's this over here, which is 7. Rosie, where are you going? Anyway, this is 7. So 7 bookshelves. Okay, so our first thing to do is a random number generator between 1 and 7. I never use the Google random number generator because it's not actually random. So you also should not use it. Random.org. That sounds fine. So between 1 and 7, generate. 1. Okay. So we're here. We're at this bookshelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 shelves. No. There are 6 shelves in this bookshelf. So now we have to do 1 through 6. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see this? Yeah, kind of. Let's scoot you over a minute. You can see this shelf. I now have free reign of things on this shelf. What do I want to read on here? I could read The Bloody Branch. I just brought that back from Scotland. Eggo! God damn it. Sometimes Egg tries to go in my closet and she tries to knock all of my camera gear off the shelves, and that's when she gets kicked out of the office. Anyway, this is actually a shelf where I haven't read a whole lot of books on it. I do think I'm gonna go with The Hike by Drew Magary though. This was just recently gifted to me by my friend Sophie. Sophie and I did a little book exchange, and also I'm meeting Sophie this weekend for the very first time in person. So it only seems fitting that I would put a book from Sophie onto the May TBR. The Hike. What are you about? No? Wait. Read that first little part. Do you see it? A daring odyssey. A daring odyssey. This all means something. I don't know what it means, but we have the Odyssey, Ovid, a daring odyssey. It means something. One day Ben decided to go on a hike. He didn't plan on being out long. He had a business meeting later that night and a family to return home to. He didn't expect to get lost on a deep and twisting path that would lead him into a world of man-eating giants, demons, and colossal insects. And he didn't expect to find himself on a quest, aided by a profane crustacean and a variety of magical objects that would test the depths of his very soul. That sounds like a fever dream. And it sounds like all I could ask for in a book. So, what do we have here? This is our TBR for May. Kind of an odd one. If you need to be reminded, I pulled yellow cover, and so I chose the Odyssey, but this version. I pulled that ass long ass scavenger hunt, and I wound up with The Country Under Heaven by Frederick S. Durbin. I pulled Murphy picks, and Murphy chose The Raven Scholar by Antonia Hodgson. I pulled Romantasy, and I chose The Everlasting by Alex E. Harrow. I pulled Nature in Title, and obviously I chose A Life on Our Planet by David Attenborough. I pulled a 3.6 star rating on Goodreads, and I chose Calypso by Oliver K. Langmead. And I chose Random Number Generator for Bookshelf and Shelf. I got 1 and then 4, and so I chose The Hike by Drew Magary. And that is all 7. Good God. I know for a fact I'm reading, I want to say 4 of these, and I will try my hardest with the other ones. But that is it for this month's TBR Fish Tank Time. Thank you for being here. If you can hear me, you can read the subtitles. I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope you're having a great end of April. I hope you're as excited for May as I am. It's my birthday, which means that you all have to be nice to yourselves. I hope we're all happy, healthy, having a good time. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Bye. Hi guys, you saw the title, you read the thumbnail, Hi guys, you saw the title, you read the thumbnail. What? All of my animals are very needy. Except for Luna. Luna doesn't need me or anyone. But the other ones, they're so needy. Egg, no, no. Egg, no. Girl, no. Come here. I'm kicking you out.